Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Breaking Bedrock Season 5. This is episode 7. And today, we're at the mid. And people don't realize how many, oh, ignore that. Yeah, I'm slowly but surely filling in these layers of diamonds, but I like it to look the best from the front, so I start from the front. But people don't realize how many shulker boxes of smooth sandstone stairs it really took to build this monstrosity of a pyramid. And whenever you come inside the door, it's very easy to think small when you look up. But if you come down here, like there's entire biomes down here. Well, I should say a biome down here of just collect these real quick. Of just, the desert, I guess. But today, I have a lot of plans for inside the pyramid. We'll still go and do a farm over at the industrial district. I think me and Hammer have a pretty good flower farm design that we wanted to do last season, but didn't. But now we're going to do this season. But yeah, so today we're really going to be working on the pyramid. Last episode, we really didn't do much building over here. We have a lot to do. We're starting to collect things like all the armor trims. We're starting to get all we need is the deep slate emerald ore, the fabled deep slate emerald ore. And we also are now updated to 1.21.70. I have some wildflowers here, as well as this bad boy. Look at that. Oh yeah. So lots of opportunities here to decorate, and also gives me a lot of motivation to expand the pyramid. I think what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna make a zoo in here. Not really like a full-on zoo, if that makes sense to you. But, I think what we're going to do is we're going to add another floor to the pyramid. I think it's going to be right here. I think we're going to have like a little landing, like maybe, a couple of blocks out this way so that we can like look down. And there'll be like a border going all the way around kind of in this configuration. It still bothers me to no end that I did not center this storage system. It bothers me so bad, but I sure am not going to be taking all that apart and putting it back together. Definitely not. So we're just going to have to deal with it, unfortunately. But we'll figure out a way to make it right, perhaps. Who knows? And I'm also not going to push. I was just thinking maybe I could push it a little bit, but I have stuff back here too. It's a shame. It really is. But yeah, if you can visualize having a platform all the way around, then from down here we can see all up there, and then we can have like all our animal stuff on the top, and our bedroom on top, and all this stuff, and it kind of gets us away a little bit from all the noise of the farms that are going to be running. Just an idea. I also got comments, and I appreciate all the comments. I think it was the episode before last asked the question, which is, should I leave it open or not? And everyone really liked the fact that, whenever we come through the big door, if I close it real quick. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Everything's okay. All right. Woo! Everything's all right. Just a little bit of lag, a little tick lag. But as we come in, we can look straight up and see the pyramid. And a lot of people like that, so I think that I will leave it like that for now. But the plan is simply we're actually going to cut these out like this. We're going to cut some of this stuff out. And we're going to actually have things in here, right? And this floor will probably be different, but I think I'm going to make this like, start making little rooms for what we need. Like this will be like a little enchanting area where we can come and enchant our stuff. One of these might be like our farms board that we have with all the lights going up and down for all the farms that we want to complete before the season's over. And maybe this can be, perhaps, let's see what's behind here, actually. Yeah. So we can actually use this as, like, the super smelter control room. And we can actually squeeze a super smelter, like, down here or up top. We'll have to figure out what we want to do and lay it all out in creative first. Just to be sure we're not going to ruin anything. As well as maybe make this an extended hallway and make that a map room with perhaps different versions. That's pretty much updated, but... yeah, you get what I mean. And then we still have to figure out some redstone contraptions to put over here. If you have any ideas, you can throw them in the comments. I was going to put a big bamboo farm over here because we don't want to lag the ID out too much, or the industrial district, aka ID. So we might want to start doing that as well. But there's so much to do. I have no idea what to do, to be honest with you. Like, we have so much stuff that we're collecting the disc too. Like, we have so much stuff we want to get done. I'm probably going to wind up... I know this is a long intro clip, but we're just going to roll with it. I'm going to be starting streaming again, probably. Either on Sunday nights or something like that, so that everyone can come and join. And we're going to start hunting these things down on the streams. And then we'll just come back and update everything. I think this one's honestly going to be the hardest one. I need to reach out and see if I could just buy one from somebody if they have them. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me get to work, and I'll bring you back whenever I've made some progress on this stuff. But I'm very excited and extremely motivated this episode to get some things done. So we're going to have to go on a little shopping spree here. In the shopping district, since you've last seen it for sure, okay, has certainly changed, as you can see. Let's take a fly, actually. Let's take a fly. That's wrong. We have some boats out here that people have been building. I think Joe's working on that boat. We have a lot more shops out here, but the shops that we really need to go to, I think, we gotta go to Jeb shop. Let's take a look in here. Wonderful design. Very cozy looking. Alright, okay. Rockets, okay. Got some competition! But, here. This is what we need. 1 diamond per stack. I have a budget here. And you'll see why we need these momentarily. I'm just going to go and buy 2 stacks. But sometimes we have to buy things. Like sometimes Con Man doesn't always feel like going and resource gathering everything. I think we're definitely going to need some of these. 1 diamond for... Okay, okay. And I think that might be it. That's cool. And look at this shop. My goodness. I saw this shop for the first time the other day, and I was like, what a gorgeous shop. They're selling wool. And quartz and all that stuff. But wow. Absolutely spectacular. Very beautiful. Beautiful builds all around, I must say, this season. I'm very impressed and very much so motivated by all these things. Oh, wait a minute. I think they have the shields on the side. Oh, they do have like the shields on the side. That's right. Let's check it out. What does it say? Desire Brains Viking boat. I had to check it out. I didn't know if it was Desiree. It might be. I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah, so let's go back to the base and get to... I'm going to get to work. I think I did show you the mail room, but let's go check our mail real quick while we're here. I'll take you with me. Nothing. Empty. I never get any mail from anybody. Alright. Anyway, let me fly back. Or actually, I'm going to teleport or whatever. Go back to the portal. Back to the base. I'll see you when I get there. Okay, so back at the mid, I have done some wake, as you can see. Over here, we've added this little enchantment nook, little enchantment area for our enchantment needs. We don't really use an enchanting table a lot, but I had some inspiration to use this wood, and it kind of gave me a mythical, magical vibe. So I decided to keep it. We got a little place to store any books, some lapis, if we need to store some lapis and stuff like that. As well as some anvils to enchant if we need to. Over here, I added a farm board similar to the one we had in Season 3, and we're definitely going to have to expand this upward because there's quite a few farms that we still need to add to this list. And if you see any farms, let me just do this, boom. If you see any farms that you would like me to add to this list, make sure that you let me know. One thing that I see that I forgot... Oh, wait, no, I didn't. So this represents Piglin... Oh, no! Oh no, I broke it. This represents a Piglin bartering farm. And this represents CD farm. And I think there was one other that I had to use an alternate for. But anyway, that's the automatic potion brewer that we already made. Over here is going to be our smelter. You see we're going to put it in. It's going to go in the system while the system is running. It's going to light that up with smelting code. And then it's going to come back and output into this chest. So we got plenty to do over here as well. Got to find out a design for that. But one thing that I need your thoughts on, I finished kind of the little details around the top. All those stones are going to be diamond blocks. So I think I'm going to actually have to go get in the mine because the SD profits are not fast enough to provide diamonds for this, and for our nether tunnel for sure. We definitely need a lot of diamonds. But we will do it. And then, of course, in the middle of all these is going to be netherite blocks. So we're going to need to go back into the nether and do some more TNT mining, which we have plenty of gunpowder for, of course, as you know. But what I want your opinion on in this episode is which wood type I should make this walkway out of. I was doing it like this, and I'm just like, man, it's too much sandstone in here. I gotta find like a tertiary, secondary block, right? Because of it, I need to actually backset that. I never backsetted that. I need to make sure I do that on all the sides. Interesting. Okay. But anyway, so we got the acacia, we got the new wood. I can't remember what it's called. Pale oak. We have spruce, and then we have dark oak as well. I guess I need to add oak in there, but if you think oak would look good, definitely leave a comment down of which wood you think would look best in here. I'm leaning towards spruce or dark oak. Probably spruce. I'm not sure. However, I will take everyone's comments into consideration. As you can see from up here, I just think this lighter brown color is going to look better. And then we can always like open these up so we can just fall through if we want. While still having the looks of some sort of barrier in there. I do love this wood. I just don't think that it's going to go well. However, if someone makes a convincing argument in the comments, we will do that. And it's really bothering me. This isn't symmetrical. I know it's bothering you guys too. I am not going to move that. I keep having to tell myself because I really want to. But this is way too complicated to move around. You can't just move stuff like this. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to bring you in for that quick little update. I'm going to get to work designing the super smelter. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to roll some clips of me and Hammer building the flower farm over the industrial district last night. Back at the industrial district, me and Hammer time is hard at work over here on the flower farm. The flower farm has been on our to-do list for a while. We actually wanted to do it last season, but didn't get the chance to. No, but the thing is, we're going to have 6 different types of flowers that we're going to be able to produce at one time. Of course, later on in the season, once we fill up like one side of the chest, we can switch the 6 flowers to the other 6 types of flowers that we want. As well as any minor flowers we may want to do in the future. No, but for the most part, we're working on getting the major dyes complete so that we can make a shop. The thing that's going to happen here is you're going to press a button like so. So that's the blue corn flower. The cornflower is going to prime below in the system. This is going to say, hey, I'm ready. We're going to click the button. Then it's going to start bone milling that flower, and the platform is going to start moving there for plucking the flowers. And then there's going to be a water flush system. It's actually quite complicated. But our genii friend Hammer Time, as you can see, is hard at work, is on the case. So hopefully we can get this done in this episode, and I'll kind of bring you guys back when we've made some progress. Status report. About, what would you say, like maybe 2 hours later? Just about?
Yeah, about that.
2 hours later, look at all the scaffolds. It's insane the amount of work that's being done. Luckily, me and Hammer both have our test world pulled up on another screen so that we can actually work diligently on this. Just to kind of show you the system in action, what Hammer's been working on this side of the farm is the actual like selection system itself. So we select a flower from here. It loads it in to this block and primes this, gets it ready to go. We press this button. All that stuff just happens. And then it starts firing this bone meal. Then at the same time, what I'm working on back here is the clock system, as well as like the pistons that's going to push these that whole entire grass platform back and forth. I made some reasonable progress, I think. Not as much as Hammer, but we're getting there.
Well, you also built the whole grass thing, so...
Yeah, I get fine. I have done a lot. I've done even more, as a matter of fact. No, we still have a lot to do, but we want to bring you guys in just so you can see, like, kind of at the halfway point here. But yeah, we'll bring you back when it's finished, and we'll test it out. Okay, so Flower Farm has been completely constructed and built. It's about an hour later from when I last spoke to you. We still have to do like the export system and then build all the sorters for these, but we have all 6 of these loaded and ready. We loaded some bone meal in there. But we're probably going to get some more bone meal from the new bone meal farm. I guess we'll select the color. Let's do my favorite color, blue. Alright. So you hear it down there, bone milling it, so make sure it's staged. Ah! This is appropriate. This is appropriate. I'm going to show them. So you can see up there some just from where we were testing.
Did it plant it?
I'm not sure. Sometimes we have some technical difficulties. I can't see.
Oh, I planted it. I planted it.
Okay, so it planted it. This is what happens whenever you do things live. Okay, live. And then now we press the center button, which is going to cut the farm on. And then Bob's your uncle. A fully selectable flower farm. And then we wait a while. And then the water is going to come and flush all those into the hopper line in front. There it is right
Just like
there.
that.
And then we should see all those flowers come into y'all. Nice, it's still going. It's still going. So I mean, as you can see, like we get over half of a stack per like minute, not even a minute. Like, whoa, it's still going.
Well, I think some are flopping into it as it runs.
Oh, but still, that's insane. Like that's over a stack a minute, pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we got some finishing touches to do. Make this look good. Got to run our sorting system behind all these to make sure that it completely loops around, just in case. Like as you can see, it's pretty fast. I'm not sure. We're definitely gonna have to do those weighted filters, Hammer, the ones that have like 18 or whatever, instead of 41.
Yeah.
So it has a little bit more breathing room. But yeah, so I'm gonna get that done, and I'm probably gonna see you back at the mid. Okay, so the flower farm turned out to be a major success, and now we're back at the pyramid. Before I look, gotta look away. Don't want to spoil nothing. But yeah, so as far as the super smelter goes, I found an incredible design that we will be. You have to wait though until the next episode, and I'm gonna end it here. But before I show, boom, look at this. Look at all those diamonds that I went mining for manually, which kind of explains why this episode is releasing on Saturday instead of Wednesday, because it takes a while to get all this netherite. And stuff like that. But I honestly, it's been a long time since I've actually went down and just strip mined and blew up half the nether for netherite. But yeah, in the streams we did that, and that was a lot of fun for sure. But anyway, I also, wait, where's that? So we have 15 more diamond blocks, other than the 12 that we've already, or more actually. 12. Yeah, 16 blocks we did with that. So yeah, we collected a lot of diamonds, as you can see. It was like 3 or 4 stacks of diamond ore. And we also had to buy some more stuff from the shopping district. But I do like the look now. It's really starting to come together. The details are coming in. There's still some bland spots, like maybe put some banners up there, maybe some memories or something like that. With the super smelter, I'm still thinking, because it's big. It really is. It's an amazing design. Again, you'll see next episode. But I'm determining whether or not I want to put it here or whether I want to put it at the industrial district. But again, I'm going to leave you with this. Okay, I'm going to go and say thanks for watching and subscribe, please. It definitely helps. Like and comment the video. Our videos have been blowing up here the last couple of weeks, so please hit that like button, hit the comment button, and subscribe if you want to see some more content. I will be trying to release an episode every week. But yeah, so which the acacia, the new wood, the spruce, or the dark oak? Let me know in the comments which wood type you would like for us to use for this, and let me also know if you like these little details. I'm adding in some cracked sandstone variants of blocks just to kind of spruce it up a little bit. I'm also trying to think of things to do in here. I got a couple of ideas, maybe do some waterfalls and just push it back another block and do like maybe a 3-wide waterfall or even like a 5-wide waterfall, just depends. I'm going to be messing with that these next couple of weeks. Just really trying to lock in some of the details. But next episode, we're going to be back in the pyramid, working out some details for the, ignore this is broken, working out some details for the hallways and getting some of the other farms up in here. But yeah, let me know what you think about these nooks as well. I'm just kind of iffy on the idea. I do like the theme, and I actually got some thinking here. Yeah, I got some other variants while I was down caving, just to kind of mix it up a little bit, because I know I wanted a small one right here, and I think this one was supposed to be a, oh no, I'm messing it up. This one was supposed to be a medium one. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think, any ideas you have, or anything you would like to see me do different on the episodes at all, because I'm here for you guys. So definitely let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next episode.